This is a demonstration video of a Technics 1200 Mark III Japan release. It's similar to a Mark II in that it does not have a quartz lock button and it does have a click in the pitch. I'm not going to sell this as a unit, but like I've done with a lot of my turntables in the past is strip them down for parts. I'll just show you that everything on the turntable is working perfectly. So first of all, the on-off light, first thing you want to check is working. 33 light and 45 light are working. Start-stop button is working fine. And the on-off switch is working fine too. Okay, the pitch control is very smooth. You want to test that just by running it up and down and listening for any clicks. There's no clicks there, the only click is in the middle when it hits 0 like it should, and the light for the pitch is working. The pop-up light, it's working fine. I'll show you the platter. It's spinning at 45, and as you can see, if I hold that level, the platter's not. Let's take off the slip mat. The platter's not deviating at all. That shows that the platter's not warped and the motor's in good condition. If I stick the pitch control on to 0, when you look at the hologram, you can see that those big dots, those big dots in the middle aren't moving. That shows that the motor's good, and it's spinning true at both 45 and 33. 45, 33. Okay, now the tone arm. So what you want to check with the tone arm is that it can be risen and put down, which is no problem. That there's all working fine. The razor bar is working fine, and the clip is working fine. You want to rub your finger and thumb just gently on the tone arm, and if there's any give, it suggests that the bearings in the bracket there are damaged. There's no give whatsoever here, so it suggests that the bearings are in excellent condition. Okay, the signal, you want to see that the signal was coming through clearly on both channels, so I'll just put a record on. Okay, that's both. That's coming through very clear. It's just the red, and now just the white. So yeah, they're both coming through very clearly. The RCA cables are not oxiding or corroding at all whatsoever. So excellent condition tone arm. Okay, now I had a member write through and ask that I do an anti-skate test. So I'm going to do one of those. This record has music on one side, and on the other side, on the dub side, there's no music. There's no grooves at all. It's a smooth vinyl shiny surface. And so what you do is to test the anti-skate, set it to 0 and put the record on to the outside of the record and just watch how it behaves. Okay, so as you can see, as I drop it on there, it immediately shoots into the middle when the anti-skate's on 0. Okay, now if I set the anti-skate to 1, watch what happens. Okay, it does the same thing but slower. Okay, now if I set it round to 2, it just sits in the same position. And 3 starts moving towards the outside, from the inside out. Okay, if I start slowly moving that back round towards 0, it moves in and then back to 3, slowly out, and then in to 0. Oh, my finger just bumped that in. Into 0 and then out. Oh, my finger bumped it again, I've got to be careful. Okay, into 0 and then out. So the anti-skate is working perfectly. That's a test you can do. If you have any questions, please send them through. Again, this will not be sold as a complete unit. I'll be stripping it down for parts.